Hey guys, welcome to another video. So this video is a bit different. No tutorial, no project, just some announcements. So sorry that I've been a bit quiet this week. It's been a hectic week at work. As you know, Plumpod is not my full-time business. I do this because I just enjoy helping you guys and just sharing my knowledge and experience. This week at work we actually played around with some ESD and charges. So testing where in the system certain charges are created, how to get rid of those charges because our equipment and what we produce is quite sensitive to charges. I think I'll speak more about that in another video if I'm allowed, but that's not what this video is about. So recently, about a week or two ago, we actually announced that we will help someone once a month, financially, mentorship. So a project doesn't have to finish in a month, but every month we'll introduce someone that we will help buying the components that you need, paying for the PCB, the Arduino or the breadboard, or just pushing you guys in a certain direction. If you feel that you think that we can help you somehow, please send an email to info@plumpod.co.uk and we will read it and then we'll choose one person per month. So what I want to see is you actually thought about the problem you have and how you would attack it, what components you need, what type of software you think you'll be doing. So you don't need to know everything. I just want to see that you've done an effort to try to find out by yourself what actually will be required. It is not for you to go, hey JP, I want to build an automatic water dispenser, please help. Okay, but what would that need? Do you need Arduino? Do you need a Raspberry Pi? Do you need ESP32? I just want to see that you have thought about it and really put an effort in. That is one requirement, and that it is open to the community. So it's not for startups saying, JP, help me. I'm trying to bring this idea to the world to sell. You can do that, but I will share your work with your code, with your everything to the community, so we all can learn. That's the idea. So I'll help one person, but I'm trying to help everyone. Please feel free to email me. If I don't choose you, I'm sorry. I wish I can help everyone financially, but it's just not possible. So the person we are helping in April, or starting to help in April, the project will probably take a bit longer than that, is a guy from South Africa, Durban, called Luandra Naidu. So what he wants to do is he's having a trouble let me give background. So in South Africa, the car theft is quite a big problem. So I think in most third world countries. So that means your insurance is very high for cars. So it's expensive to insure your car, to make sure the car is safe. So he wants to build a cheap, reliable solution to keep his car safe. So with a GPS tracker, with intervention when someone opens the doors or smashes the windows. So he wrote this long email explaining exactly what he wants to do, how he's planning to do it. So that's one thing that drawn me to him is I get a feeling if I don't help him, he will find a way to make this happen. And I like that attitude. So I can maybe just fast track it happening in a month or two instead of a year. So I'm quite excited, happy to help him. So if you want to follow that journey, just like, subscribe, and I will take his journey and share it with you guys as well. So whatever he learns, I will communicate it to you guys, and also whatever we struggle with, I'll show it to you guys. So it's really a learning opportunity for everyone looking at his project, what he's going through. A nice thing about him as well, he's got no engineering background, no electronics background. So it's also a nice opportunity to show you guys that with the world we're living in, with the internet, with Google, with YouTube, you don't need a formal education to do stuff that you want to do. You can't use that excuse anymore. I understand using an excuse to get in a company, corporate paperwork's important, but for you to learn a skill, you can learn anything you want these days. I always believe you can do whatever you want, it's just the time difference. So if you want to build a rocket like Elon Musk, you can do it. It will maybe take you 20 years where it takes him 1 month, but if you really want to, you can do it. So I'm quite excited about that as well, just to see how someone with no formal background, so it's just a hobby that he wants to do and he wants to learn, and that's what I like to see. So more detail about his project is he wants to use a technology quite popular in South Africa at the moment called Sigfox. So Sigfox is similar to LoRa, where you've got a whole bunch of networks speaking to one another. So if something happens, you can push it to the cloud, comes to your phone, and you can see, oh, shit, someone broke into my car's in this position. So Sigfox is also so what we're first going to do is we're going to order the components for him. So in South Africa, ship it to his house. This is also available to anyone in the world. So I will try to find a way to use your local suppliers wherever you are in the world. I've done India as well, where I bought on Amazon and shipped it to some Indian subscribers, followers, whatever you want to call them, family, community. So I do find ways to do that. So wherever in the world, please feel free to email me. It's available for the whole world. So like I said, what we're going to do now is order his components, give his components to him, and then start prototyping on the desk. And once we have a proper proto on the desk, we will take that idea to a PCB, and then we'll make a nice clean housing, clean device, and then we'll test it in the car, maybe break into cars. Then we're going to have to think how we're going to test it. You don't really want to break your own car. So testing your design is almost more important than designing your design. It sounds weird, but also when you design, you need to keep in mind, you need to test the design afterwards. So we'll get into that as well. Testing of your design is also very important. So yeah, I'm very excited, guys. So if you think I can help you, please email me. So like you've noticed that once you start watching our videos now, it is monetized. So you'll see random adverbs pop up. Just bear with it. So we are using that money to pay for people's projects. It's just easier to help. It's just a nice way to help. Because unfortunately I cannot help everyone. I wish I could. One day I'm going to find a way. One day. But yeah, so just bear with the adverts. If you feel like you are enjoying what we are doing and trying to help people and enjoying our content, we do have a join button below now. So this join is just to join the Plumbot membership. You don't really get anything special for the membership. You will get some emotes, what you can use in our live stream chats that we do every Sunday. But basically it's just you saying, hey, I've got this extra €2, I've got this extra 20 Rand, and I think 79 rupees. I would like to contribute to your mission to help these guys all over the world. And yeah, who knows, the more I can help. So it's honestly, I'm still going to help whoever wants help. This is not paying to help. So it's not joining and I'll help you more, because my main goal is to help the people that can't afford to help. So it's quite a vicious cycle. So if you just feel like, you appreciate what we're doing and you just like to help, please push that join button. It will help. You'll see I should share our income here for the first 2 weeks of monetization. It's always funny because I thought, I want to make so much money, and then it's like $10. So I'm not going to quit my job, but I just love talking to you guys and just help wherever I can help. So yeah, please feel free to do that. And please feel free to join us tomorrow for a live stream. Might be a bit later, but we'll do a live stream tomorrow where we are designing PCBs live on stream. So that gives you opportunity to ask us questions in KiCad or Altium, doesn't matter. So this idea is for you guys to join us, and then if you have a specific problem on your project or your design, please feel free to ask, and I will change what I'm doing and focus on you. I just do a PCB design on the background while waiting for questions, and some people just want to watch me do PCB design because also a way of learning. So what we're busy building now is a wall clock with all the sensors you can imagine. So I want to clock on my wall with humidity, with temperature, with motion, with whatever you call it. We're just adding sensors to see how all the sensors work with the ESP32. All of these designs are freely available on Github. I share a lot on Instagram as well if you want to join that. Also join our Discord below. I think that's all the announcements for this week. Our macro keyboard's doing well. I should release the final video soon, and then you can have your own macro keyboard as well, or a Steam Deck that most of you gamers call it. So I'm very excited to help Mr. Naidu. Guys, please keep sending that emails and keep asking those questions. I will try to help wherever I can. Unfortunately, I cannot help everyone financially. that is a bit difficult, but technically I can maybe help. Also, let me know below, do you guys want me to do more videos like this where I just talk about engineering in general, the corporate world, the startups, how I found it working small teams, small companies, big companies, because I've worked a couple of places, and soft skills that I've learned that help me to maneuver through the corporate world, through the startup world. So not just all technical stuff, but my experience as an engineer in the real world. Is that something you guys would want to learn? Or not learn actually, because it's my opinion. Something you guys want to hear? Let me know in the comments, or any other video topics you think might be useful for you as a young engineer, as a young hobbyist, or just as a person. Guys, have a fantastic day, fantastic weekend wherever you're in the world. Stay safe. Till our next video, guys. Bye. Very excited about this.